On November 10, 1998, Twisted Metal 3 crashed onto the original PlayStation in North America, but this wasn't just another sequel. This was the moment the franchise changed hands. The first two games were developed by SingleTrack, but after Sony moved forward without them, development shifted to 989 studios. And that became the big fan controversy. Twisted Metal was back, but many players felt the soul, physics, and level design had changed. The setup was classic Twisted Metal. Calypso returns, offering one wish to the winner of a deadly car combat tournament. Players picked from a lineup of twisted drivers and weaponized vehicles, including icons like Sweet Tooth, then battled across arenas like Hollywood, Washington, D.C., Hangar 18, the North Pole, London, Tokyo, Egypt, and Calypso's blimp. Gameplay was still pure arcade chaos. Missiles, machine guns, specials, health pickups, boss fights, environmental destruction, and split-screen multiplayer. The game also promoted a new physics system called True Physics, along with DualShock vibration, analog control, and up to 4-player multiplayer. But that new physics system became one of the biggest complaints. Cars could flip too easily, bounce strangely, or get caught on geometry. And critics felt the arenas were not as strong as Twisted Metal 2. One thing that still stood out was the presentation. Rob Zombie and Pitch Shifter gave the game a heavier industrial metal sound, helping lock in that late 90s edge. And yes, Twisted Metal 3 did have character-ending story scenes. After beating the tournament, each driver received their wish from Calypso, usually with a dark, ironic twist. These were not the cut live-action endings from the original Twisted Metal. Instead, they were in-game cinematic story-style endings that continued the franchise tradition of giving every character their own bizarre payoff. Some endings were goofy, some were cruel, and some leaned fully into the series' dark comedy. As for budget, no reliable public number has surfaced, but the credits show this was still a major Sony-backed production, not a small side project. Twisted Metal 3 became one of the most divisive PS1 sequels. Loud, messy, metal-driven, and still debated by fans, either remembered as chaotic fun or as the game where the classic formula started to lose control. Follow for more.